This is my commandment. And you love one another as I have loved you. Let us go to God in prayer. Father, we are so grateful, thankful this morning for your goodness, your grace, your mercy. We recognize, Father God, that you are God and God all by yourself. We thank you so much for your faithfulness. Even in moments such as this, Father God, you still are faithful because you never make a mistake. Because, Lord, you are perfect at all that you do. Thank you so much for my grandmother, her life that she lived. The blessing is, Father God, she belonged to you, and she is currently with you in the heavens. And what an honor it is, Father God, to know that she believed and trusted in you, Father God. And she gets the opportunity, the honor to spend eternity with you. Bless this moment and as your word go forth. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
I'd like to preach from this simple thought. It's actually a question. Do you love Jesus? Do you love Jesus? As I was working on this message, I couldn't help but reflect on the times I would come and visit my grandmother on the weekend. And I also remember the times where her and I would spend countless hours on the phone. It was more than 45 minutes, an hour. It was about 2 or 3. During those times, she would always say to me, you know Grandmama loves you, right? And I would always reply back to her, yes, Grandmama, I know you love me. And watch this, she proved her love for me by her calling to check on me, proved that she loved me. Her praying for me, my wife, my kids, and family proved she loved me. Her stopping a random person at the grocery store when we go to Walmart the times I would visit, tell them how handsome I was and how proud she was of me, let me know that she really, truly loved me. It wasn't just her words that let me know that she loved me, but it was rather her actions that proved to me that she legitimately loved me. Ironically, in our text today, Jesus is basically asking the same question that my grandmother asked me. Do you love me? I know a lot of people in the room would say, yes, Jesus, I love you. And Jesus would say to that, okay, you love me? Don't just tell me with your words that you love me. Watch this. I need you to prove it with your actions.
Right. Amen.
In our text today, Jesus says, if we say that we love him, there are 2 ways that are found in the text today that will prove that we undeniably love Jesus. So the first way for us to prove that we undeniably love Jesus is by us proving to him that we are going to obey him. The way that we obey him. As we approach the text, we see Jesus talking to his disciples, and here's what he's saying, not only to them, but also for all of us who are considered his disciples in this room. Jesus has this to say to them and to us. As the Father has loved me, so have I loved you. Abide in my love. You keep my commandments, you will abide in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love. Basically, what Jesus is conveying to those in the text and those of us outside of the text is that the way you prove your love to him is the way that you choose to obey him. Obey what you might ask. The text says his commandments. And I don't have to list all of his commandments to you, but here are just a few that God expects all of us that are his disciples, he expects for us to obey. God says no other God should be before him. He said it, so we need to obey it. God says we should not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. He said it, so we need to obey it. God said we should love the Lord our God with all of our heart, with all of our soul, with all of our mind. He said it, so we need to obey it. And my point is real simple. If God says it, that means we need to obey it. Check this out. Our obedience to Jesus should stem from our joy for Jesus. Jesus even tells us in verse 11, these things I spoke to you that my joy may be in you and that your joy may be full. You see, it's when you realize who is the ultimate source of your joy, it won't be as difficult for you to obey. But the reason why some of us struggle with this is because we have accredited our joy to outside sources. Y'all catch that?
Yes, yes.
We have accredited our joy to outside sources that are outside of God. Maybe this might sound familiar to you. The reason I have this joy is because of the new car I have. The reason I have this joy is because I just got a new position with a new company. The reason I have this joy is because I have a significant amount of money in the bank account. The reason I have this joy is because I found a good man, I found a good woman. And Jesus is looking at us the whole time saying, no, my child, if you truly belong to me, that means the reason for the joy you have is because it's my joy in you. And the result of my joy being in you causes your joy to be full.
Yeah, come on now.
This is how you recognize that Jesus is ultimately the source of your joy. Check this out, here's just a few. When your boss, that supervisor, goes behind your back and starts spreading rumors about you, some malicious things about you that are not true, and you find out about it, and instead of you responding with negativity, you respond with joy.
Come on now.
You can't identify with that one, maybe you can identify with this
Come
one.
on now.
Okay. When you look at your account and you notice there's a negative there, and you are trying to figure out how you're going to pay the bills, how you're going to get some groceries, how you're going to get gas in the tank, and you start to figure out, what am I going to do? I don't have that much money in my account. But you don't respond with negativity, but instead you respond with joy. Okay, well, maybe you can't get that one. What about this? When those kids are getting on your last nerve, they ask you all the questions in the world, and instead of you responding with negativity, you respond with joy. Or when you are on your way out of town, you're on your way to your family and friend house, and all of a sudden your car breaks down, starts to have mechanical issues, and you're trying to figure out how you're going to get from point A to point B. Instead of you responding with negativity, you respond with joy because you realize who is the ultimate source of your joy, and that is Jesus. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it, and the world can't take it away. Blessed be the name of Jesus, because he has all the joy we could ever have, we could ever need.
Yes, Lord.
Jesus' joy tank never runs on E, but it always remains full. So whenever you need joy, all you gotta do is go to the source, and he will provide the joy that you need.
Yeah, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
So Jesus says, well, the first way that you prove your love to me, to him, Jesus, is by obeying him. It's the first way for us to prove that we truly, undeniably love him. Jesus doesn't stop there. He actually continues on, and he says, the second way for you and I to prove that we ultimately love Jesus, undeniably love him, the second way for us to prove it is how we love others. Look at verse 12 with me. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. Ironically, this statement that Jesus makes here in John 15 is actually not the first time he says this to the disciples. You actually study, look at John 13 verses 34 and 35. Jesus has this to say to them. A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another. Just as I have loved you, you also ought to love one another. Yes. By this, all people will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. Jesus giving us a real simple command to adhere to, but here lies the issue. We are the ones that make it difficult to do. Notice, Jesus didn't say in the text, agree with one another. Catch that? But rather he said, love one another. Jesus, being omniscient, all-knowing, recognizes that in this day and time, we are not going to always agree with one another, but in spite of us not agreeing with one another, we still are commanded to love one another.
Yes, yes. Amen.
You don't have to agree with one who uses profanity every second of the day, but you need to love them.
Amen.
You don't have to agree with the one who is very prideful and egotistical, but you still need to love them. You don't have to agree with the one who is using every drug you can think of, but you still need to love them. You don't have to agree with someone who is living a homosexual lifestyle. You don't have to have to agree with it, but you still need to love them.
Come on now.
Here's my point. Loving others should not be based on your acceptance of others, but rather it should be based on the one who accepted you and proved his love to you through his sacrifice for you. Oh, you don't want to take my word for it? Maybe you'll take God's word for it. Greater love has no one than this, that someone laid down his life for his friends. In other words, if Jesus could sacrifice his life for you and I to prove his love for us is greater than anything and anyone, surely we can sacrifice how we think, feel, or know about something to love them with the love of Christ.
I know how to make a baby.
Because, don't forget, someone loves you in spite of the sin you were once trapped in, bound in, and stuck in. As a matter of fact, the Bible says this, Romans 5 verse 8, but God shows his love for us, and that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us.
Yes.
Notice what the text didn't say, that Jesus waited for us to stop sinning and then die on the cross. No, while you were still in sin, Christ hung and bled and died.
Amen.
While you was getting drunk every night, Christ died for you. While you was fornicating every night, Christ died for you. While you was lying every night, Christ died for you. While you was spreading gossip and spreading rumors, Christ died for you.
Yes, Lord.
And if he died for you,
Yes, God.
while you were in sin,
That one.
isn't it possible for somebody else who is in their sin to receive the same forgiveness, the same freedom that you received? You ain't gonna answer it. I'll tell you, yes. The same forgiveness, the same freedom that God gave you through his son Jesus Christ, he can provide it to somebody else. I remember